Hey everyone, and welcome back to Katie Mack Fitness. We're here bringing you home workouts and hopefully sanity during your quarantine lifestyle. I really hope you all have a lot of food. I hope you have a lot of toilet paper, and I hope you haven't lost your mind yet. And while things are really getting weird right now, there's no reason why your workouts have to get weird and you can't do anything at all because you can, because I'm gonna help you right now. I hope you all watched my lower body workout video the other day. Today will be my upper body workout video, and sometime this weekend I will be taping my core and cardio workout. Like I said before, these are 3 workouts that you can do 2 times a week for 4 weeks. So I'm giving you a free program for a whole month. Now I'm going to show you the equipment we'll be using today. So first thing is I have a yoga tune-up ball. You can also use a tennis ball, a lacrosse ball, a baseball, a golf ball, whatever you have. Number 2, I also have cans of baked beans. You can use cans of whatever you have at home. We'll be using these. Number 3, I have 2 bottles of vinegar. You can use gallons of water or those big Poland Spring jugs of water, whatever you have. Number 4, we have a towel. And number 5, we need our body weight. Okay, now you can grab your ball because we're going to massage some muscles out. The first muscle we'll be rolling is our diaphragm. And our diaphragm is up in this rib cage area. And while we might not get too much into it by doing this will help a little bit. So you're just gonna roll along your rib cage bones right below your rib cage and along your belly. And you don't have to press too hard, but if you do feel it like applying more pressure, you can lay on the floor and roll around. And make sure you're breathing while you do this. So the diaphragm is kind of like a jellyfish, and when we breathe in, it sinks down into our pelvic floor. When we breathe out, it comes up back into this area. But unfortunately, when we're stressed, we don't breathe properly and we don't use our diaphragm as well. So we start using our chest and neck and accessory muscles to breathe. And that's why we tend to get tight when we're stressed up in this area or wherever it may be for you. But we're gonna roll those and hopefully tend to them a little bit today. Next, we're going to roll your chest. So, find your collarbones, and you're gonna roll right along those guys. If you want to apply more pressure, you can lay on the floor, but I find that's difficult to get to the muscles in that way. The other thing you can do is stand against a wall and push. Make sure you're breathing in through your nose, out through your nose. The other thing to keep in mind when you're rolling out muscles, if you're just wincing and tightening up against them, we're not gonna get it into them at all, or it's just gonna cause more of a stress response, and that's the opposite of what we wanna do. All right, everyone, so we're going to warm up now and start our upper body workout. First thing you're gonna do is you're gonna lay on your back on the floor. Knees can be bent, and we're gonna practice our rib cage over our pelvis again. So what I want you to do is take an inhale. You're gonna feel your rib cage fill up like a balloon. You're gonna take an exhale. You're gonna let your rib cage push down into your abs. And we're gonna feel our core in that position. So inhale, exhale, and feel your belly real tight, like somebody's gonna punch you in the stomach. From here, you're gonna take your arms up in the air, and you're gonna reach them up to the ceiling like there's a lightning bolt going through them. Don't be like floppy and bleh. Be strong. So from here, take another inhale and take an exhale. And you're gonna slowly start reaching your arms back towards the floor. without losing this position. Keep breathing and keep letting your arms drift towards the floor. Once you start to feel like your rib cage is coming up and your lower back is starting to round, that's where you're gonna stop. You're gonna stop there and you're gonna take an inhale, exhale, and see if you can get any more movement out of that area in your shoulder blades and arms without losing your rib cage position. Next, we're just going to move our shoulder blades through a different plane. So hands are starting with palms facing each other, and you're just gonna swing your arms open to the sides and feel your shoulder blades come together. But keep this tight, ribs over pelvis. And you're just breathing in and out through this. So we're doing 10 of these. Okay, people, you're gonna grab your towel and you're gonna roll it in a roll, like this. The first exercise we're doing is the towel pull. So there is a machine at the gym called the lat pull down. Looks like this. And we're gonna recreate that right now. So, lay on your tummy, grab your towel, and to make some more tension, you're gonna pull it apart. From here, you're going to raise your chest up without your lower back getting too involved, and you're gonna pull the towel down towards your collarbones. You're trying to squeeze your elbows down towards your hips, and then you're gonna reach way back up. I feel it already. Keep pulling the towel apart and pull your elbows down towards your hips. Make sure you're breathing. It's easy not to breathe when you're holding a lot of tension. So we're doing 10 to 12 of these, and we're making sure we're slowing down the movement. Exercise A2 is the push-up. So a lot of my clients, one of the first things they tell me when I'm assessing them is, I can't do a push-up. And I'm like, that's okay, because we're probably not gonna do push-ups. But here, we have to do push-ups because we don't have a lot of options. Good thing for you is there are a lot of variations to make it easier. To start, you can do it against a wall, so you're basically standing up. You can also go a little bit lower, maybe on a table or a countertop. When you get even stronger, you can progress all the way to the floor. And when you're really strong, you can elevate your feet and be on an incline. So, to be in a push-up, rib cage stays over pelvis. I see so many push-ups where people look like a soup bowl in their back. So, rib cage stays over pelvis. Wrists are right over your shoulders. And we're going to slowly lower ourselves to the floor. If you want to get crazy, you can hold it here for a second and push up. Make sure you're breathing. If you feel your back start to round, that's when it's time to stop. You're going to get more out of the exercise if you do it right. We're doing 10 to 12 of these too. I can already feel myself starting to lose it. But I'll do the 10. Two more. Yay, okay. I'm out of breath. We did our back exercise, the towel pull down, and we did our chest exercise, the push up. Now, you will do another back exercise and another chest exercise, but at different angles. So, grab your water bottles, and the next exercise is the bent over row. From here, we're going to get into a deadlift looking position, which is bent over with our butt sticking back and our spine really long. Rib cage stays over pelvis. and you're gonna row your elbows up to the ceiling and down towards your hips. You're gonna squeeze your back muscles here, and you're gonna slowly lower the weights to the floor. Make sure you're breathing. Typically, I breathe in through my nose on the way down, breathe out on the way up. And you'll do 10 to 12 of these as well. If your back hurts in this position, then what you can do is grab a table, put your hand on it, and just row one bottle at a time. Which would look like, whoops, blooper, this. Next exercise is going to be the overhead press. So grab another water bottle, or if this is too heavy, you can grab a can of something that you have. You're gonna keep your rib cage over your pelvis. You're gonna squeeze your butt really tight on this back leg. And you're gonna start with a water bottle in the hand of the leg that is down on the floor. From here, keep your chest tall and proud. And you're gonna raise this up to the ceiling, getting your arm by your ear. And you're gonna pull it down into your back really tight, to your collarbone, and press up again. Again, you're gonna do 10 to 12 of these on each side. All right, so you made it to the last round. We did our back and our chest, our shoulder exercises. Now we will do our arms. So we're gonna work biceps and triceps. Grab your cans, or if you want to keep your water bottles, you can. First exercise we're going to do is the dumbbell curl. You're gonna keep your elbows back behind your body to get a full stretch out of the muscle. You're going to squeeze the cans really tight, like you're gonna break them. And you're gonna curl up all the way toward your collarbones. Squeeze here really tight for a second, and then slowly lower down. All the way, don't cheat and go halfway or a quarter of the way. Go through the full range of motion. Because we may not be using a lot of weight here, you can slow the movement down to make it more intense, and you can pause in certain positions to make it more intense. So you really want to squeeze your biceps here, like you're trying to get the best gun show for 2020 ever. Another fun way to add intensity to this is if you have a partner around, you could have them push against you while you do the exercise to make it harder. And you'll do 12 to 15 of these. Last exercise, I hope I don't have pit stains, is the tricep extension. Grab your cans, get on your back, knees bent, rib cage over pelvis, and you're going to keep your elbows right over your shoulders. You're gonna drop the cans down towards the floor and push up towards the ceiling. Squeeze at the top. Again, if you want to make this harder, if you don't have anything too heavy, have a partner push against you. But not so hard that you lose your form, because execution is key. Don't forget to breathe. And you'll do 12 to 15 of the tricep extension. I can feel it. Make sure you do 3 sets of 12 to 15 of each of those exercises, and you finished. Congratulations, and I hope you enjoyed the workout. If you have any comments or questions, please write them below. If you like this video, please click like, and please share with your friends and family. Also, if you would be so kind, please subscribe to my channel. And I hope you all stay well and stay tuned for my core cardio workout in a few days.